Hey everyone, welcome to the Saturday morning sketchcast. My name is Chris and I will be your host and artist for the day. Alright, so I have a few things to talk about with you guys today. I'm a little late because my microphone wasn't working. I kind of freaked out for a second. But everything's good to go, so if the audio kind of drops or jumps in and out during this entire thing, that's why. Okay, so a few things I want to talk to you guys about today, and I don't have my face cam on. Hey, there I am. Alright, first, a few things I want to talk to you about today. Just a little update on the channel, you know, what's going on with me. What to expect from the channel from now on, because some stuff has happened, so I do need to kind of readjust my YouTube schedule. You could already tell stuff behind me is like kind of messy because I'm in the middle of moving stuff around. But we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm also going to talk to you about a card game I recently came across, and it has been a really good source of inspiration for art. We're going to talk about Marvel's Fanforstic, or Fantastic Four. They released images of Thing, and I want to talk to you about the Avengers Age of Ultron Vision design. And I also want to talk to you about an upcoming convention of mine. Then I want to talk to you about an artist that I want to start sharing with you guys every week, an artist that I like or that I find inspirational. And I have someone for you today that I think you're going to really like. Then of course I'm going to go over some of the artwork that I did this week. And then we're going to have our live sketch. All right. Let me just check on the chat. All right. Okay, so earlier this week I had dropped a whole bunch of sketch videos, and then I did 2 unscheduled live streams. So there's some stuff going on, and I'm not going to be able to dedicate as much time as I would like to YouTube. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say I can't. I'm just going to say I have to dedicate it to other stuff. You know, I can be real with you guys. It's financial reasons. I need to... You know, YouTube isn't like the most lucrative thing that I'm doing right now, and you know, what are you gonna do? You gotta pay bills. So things are gonna readjust around here. I should be able to keep doing this weekend, this Saturday live stream, and then probably do vlogs of conventions and events that I have coming up. But I think that's it. I'm not gonna be able to dedicate so much extra time to do like Monday sketches, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday sketches. I even wanted to throw in another day, like an extra day, but you know, stuff happens. So expect this Saturday morning sketchcast, which we finally properly named, and art-related vlogs, and I might even just put like more personal vlogs on this channel too, like art-related, but like nonsensical art-related personal vlogs. Anyway. That's where it's at, so expect that from the channel. So I came across, let me see if I can get the screen capture working. I came across, where are you? Okay, so I came across a card game that my friends showed me called Actually, I don't know what it's called. DC deck building. There we go. All right. I've been playing this with my friends every time, every chance that I get, and it was a really good. Uh, what's the word? It's a really good place to find. Okay, so okay, so what this deck building game does is it's of course a trading card game, or it's a trading card game. So the artwork that they use on the cards comes from a lot of different artists from different eras during DC. So when they turned me onto it, it actually influenced me a bit to do a lot more traditional work. So if you'd been following me for a while, then you'd seen a huge influx of me doing traditional comic book style work. That's because I started playing this game with my friends. So it really had a big impact on, what I felt like drawing at the time. So if you're interested in seeing really nice work from a lot of different artists all in one place while having a fun time with your friends, check it out. I think the game's kind of expensive, but whatever. All right, so since we're on the topic of superheroes, they released this image of the Vision. I'm not going to be talking about the Avengers because fucking every podcast is talking about them. I just want to talk about the design on it. Um, I'm a big fan of them moving towards keeping the designs of comic book characters closer to the source material because well, I don't know, I don't have the image of Deadpool, but the Deadpool movie, they basically have his exact costume from the comics, and I really like that. I think it's cool. Of course, everything is all muted. You can't have too much saturation in a movie because then it would look goofy. Come on, load. All right, here we go. Don't you play on me. Hold on. It's media players. Come on, you fucking whore. Okay. So here's the image of Thang. Thang. I like it. It's all right. Someone asked me what I thought about these, so I'm just going to answer it for you guys. It's okay. I mean, he's a big rock. What do you expect him to look like? And again, they have to undersaturate everything because if you oversaturate stuff, it looks fake, like it looks dumb. Speaking of comic book characters, I'm going to be at the Big WoW Comic Fest April 18th through the 19th, so that's next week. I'll be at table AA606, that's Alpha Alpha 606. I'll have prints, I'll be taking on-spot and overnight commissions, and I'll actually be taking pre-show commissions. So if you're going to go to San Jose, California for the Big WoW Comic Fest and you want something from me, just shoot me an email. My email's in the description. We can get something done, and it'll be done by the time you get there, and you can just come by and pick it up. I also have a lot of conventions coming up, and I will update you guys as that goes along. Alright, so next I want to talk to you guys about an artist that I have been following for a while, but I want to start sharing with you guys the kind of artists that I like and the people that motivate me and inspire me. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I don't want to butcher it by even trying, but I'm going to say Charlie B. If you're on DeviantArt, you're probably somewhat familiar with her and her work, but let me give you an example of something. Like here's this. There are many artists with this type of style that lately have been influencing me to shift over to a more painterly style of making artwork. And, speaking of that, I'm going to get into some of the stuff that I made earlier this week. And, yeah, it's just very, very good. Like, it's one of those artists where you just see the work everywhere. And then you end up liking it and favoriting it. And then you didn't really even notice that it was all from the same person. So, this person has a heavy influence on me switching over to a more painterly style versus the line art that I've been doing. I'm trying to phase out of that line art stuff. So, anyway, Charlie B. I'm not going to butcher her last name. Go check it out. So I'm going to share with you guys, speaking of painting, I'm going to share with you guys some of the artwork that I've been doing. Let's see. Let me pull up pure ref. Boing. I should have had this ready before you guys, before I started the stream. All right, so here's a painting that I did yesterday. I don't know, just free painting. I didn't really have anything planned, but you see what I mean? Where I did this in Paint Tool side, but you see what I mean? Where I'm trying to shift over to a more painterly style, and it's all right. You know, I need to get used to it because I'm used to doing a very line-heavy illustration art, but it's a start. Let me see. I have something else I can show you guys. I have other artwork I did this week that I can show you guys. So I actually did this on a live stream earlier this week. So there's this one right here. And then I had, where are you? Here we go. All right, then we have this one. So I did all these paintings earlier this week. And this one on the far right was actually one that I did without any line art. It was just, so it actually progressed. Like this one on the one on the far left was on Monday. Then this was, I think, Wednesday, and then this one was yesterday. So I went from like, this was pretty heavy with line work, and then I kind of gradually shifted over to having no line art. And that's kind of my goal, is to just have them look like paintings. So, and this is an original character of mine named Ryder. I will expand on her in a little bit. And then I have a couple of other drawings that I did that I wasn't able to finish. Let me see if I could pull it up right now. Okay. So you can, I don't know if you could, yeah, you can see this on the live stream. So here's something I did, or I started earlier this week, but it didn't really work out. I spent a lot of time on this, trying to get everything right, and in the end, it just didn't work out. So there's an important lesson. Not everything you draw is going to become something. So if you draw something, or if you're trying to make something and it comes out to be nothing, what are you going to do, right? Move on. Speaking of moving on, alright, so we're going to move on to the next subject, which is the live sketch. The part that most of you come in for. Let me close this. Close this. Alright, so there's not a lot of people in the chat because the time, my schedule is a little off because my audio issues. But yeah, that's all the topics I had to talk to you guys about. I got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would. I'll have to put in more topics in the future. But yeah, so that's how the show is going to be from now on. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about some stuff, what's going on with me, an artist that I like, upcoming events, some stuff that I've made this week, and then I'll move over to doing the sketch. So now, if you've been with us throughout this live stream so far, or if you're watching this after it's been recorded and you've made it to this point, and you've so if you've made it to this point, I'm going to start the traditional, or I'm going to start, excuse me, sorry, I'm going to start the sketch now, and I'm going to let the chat kind of roll in and shoot out some requests of what they want me to draw. So I'll let that go for a little bit before I start drawing. In the meantime, if you're interested to see the artwork that I put in between, if you're interested to see the artwork that I do in between live streams and YouTube videos, you can always follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. You don't have to follow me on all of them. Just follow me on one or not, whatever. If you come to the YouTube channel and just watch here every now and then, or subscribe, that's more than enough, and I'm cool with that. So, okay. So my buddy Eric Hill in the chat. I'd like to watch, but I promised to play with my buddy. Oh, hey, at least he dropped by. Yeah. See ya, Eric Hill. Oh, see, that was cool. He dropped by specifically to say that he can't hang out. I like that. Blaster Blade. Oh, okay. Somebody requested Blaster Blade. That is a Cardfight Vanguard character. Really detailed character, so let me find a picture. Reference picture. Okay. So I'm gonna do Blaster Blade today since oh, somebody wants me to draw Captain America. I've drawn Captain America like 3 times. Well, not on the live stream, but I've drawn Captain America on my YouTube channel a few times already. So let's see. Let's do Blaster Blade today. It's a little bit more detailed, or a lot more. It's a lot more detailed than what I would normally like to do on the live stream, but they did get here first, so I'll do that. Let me get this set up. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to do this all in Paint Tool Sci. So go ahead. So from now on, I'm pretty much just going to be sketching this out and kind of talking to the chat. So if you're watching this post-recording, you can go ahead and silence the video now and just enjoy the drawing process. Somebody asked, is there an art style I'm bad at? Yeah, I'm not good at painting. If you were able to catch earlier in the stream, I actually talked about how I want to get better at painting because I'm not good at it. Oh, and the reason we're doing digital art from now on, rather than, you know, like the last live streams have been all like Copic marker drawings. The reason we're doing digital now is because I need to get used to doing more digital. Like the reason I started doing Copic marker stuff was because I was like a little discouraged because my digital art wasn't good. So rather than being smart and practicing it, I decided to go to something else, which is dumb. Don't do that. If you're not good at something, you should just keep working at it. These guys have so many spikes on them. No, yeah. I mean, like, I like digital art too. I like it a lot. I'm just not good at it. It's like math. I like math a lot, but I'm not good at it, so it's frustrating. Oh, Lewis says that I'm an amazing artist. Thank you. I try. Just read the description. Can anybody explain what is DC card game art? Is it like digital artworks for card games? Oh, um, how long do how long is this stream? It's probably gonna take about. I'm probably gonna be on for about another hour. Just read the description. Can anybody explain what DC card game art is? No, I was just explaining a card game that I started playing. Um, like it's a DC comic book based card game, and I just found the artwork really good, really inspiring. So I talked about that earlier during the stream. Come on, paint bucket. Poses. The best place overall to learn how to do good poses is now you want to go to YouTube and type in Proco. Type this in. Go to his YouTube channel. He has the best, like I would say the best lessons on figure, gesture, construction, posing. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. I'm actually a big trading card game guy. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, so I've been around that stuff a lot. How long have I been drawing? 2.5 years? Seriously, 2.5 years? Man, it's been 2.5 years already. That flew by. Quick. Oops, come on. See, this is why it's important to do good line art or to get a good structure before you start painting. Because if you're not good at painting and your line or your structure isn't there, it can cause a lot of problems. What's my favorite anime? Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, so good. I don't play Vanguard. Like I learned how to play right when it came out, because that's how that's how long ago I was playing. No, I learned how to play Vanguard when it first came out, but I never really picked it up. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! That was my thing. Vagabond. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I remember when Vanguard. I'm surprised. Like, it's weird to see how big Vanguard got, because when it first came out, I remember I was at the card shop when when that game first came out. The store owner was like, "Oh, look at this new game, called Vanguard," and I was like, I didn't give it the time of day because I was like, whatever. I was a little jackass about it. Uh, no, I haven't been able to. Haven't been able to read that then. Oh, did I watch it? Nah. I didn't even, like I said, like I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I didn't even watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Oh, watercolor. That's cool. I think watercoloring is like, I think we've talked about this before. I think watercoloring is so cool. Yeah, I follow along. I just like I follow along on the packs that come out. What's the meta? What's the ban list? I just don't play anymore. Oh, no. Steven Universe. You know what? No, I have not. I am part of Channel Frederator. That's a that's a network, and I should. Will I make a video on watercoloring? No, because I don't do watercolors. Alright, this is getting a little chappy. Trying to move quick. Let me know if I'm like breathing hard into the microphone while I'm while I'm coloring, or while I'm doing this. Let me know if I'm making a lot of noise. Whoa, no! Don't crash on me. Oh, thank God. That freaked me out for a second. Yeah, I'm part of the Channel Frederator network. Oh, what the hell? What's going on? Whoa, something's going on. Something funky. Sometimes, man, sometimes Paint Tool Sai goes off on me. Goes all crazy on my ass. Sketch lightly. Oh, you mean as like a... to outline it, to frame it, and then to paint over it? Nah, cuz. I gotta learn how to do paintings, like painting. That's why I'm doing it like this, because I need to practice, and this is a good opportunity to you know, do it live. Even if it comes out not looking right, at least we tried something new today. That's like always one of my worst fears. When if I were to live stream something and then it just comes out looking like total shit, and you're just like, I've made a fool of myself in front of all these people. They're all gonna think I'm a fraud. Actually. Chinese style painting? Would like to see me draw a Chinese style painting. I've never tried. There's a lot of styles that I haven't tried. But really, most of the time, if I haven't tried something, honestly, it's because I have no interest in it. Like, if I honestly, genuinely have an interest in trying a certain style or drawing something, I'll do it. I'll have done it already. But I know what you're talking about. Like what kind of style you're talking about. Would I ever think about holding an art competition on my channel? I mean, people have been asking me that for like, I think years, and I'm just like, what do you, first of all, I have no prizes to give out. I can barely afford my own student loans. I can barely afford my own bills. I can't give out prizes. No, but even if I did, I'm like, I don't know, like, how I would go about judging. Um, all right, Audra, thanks for dropping by. I don't know how I would go about judging something like that. So, like, I've always said no. Yeah, I figured that's what they meant. Art competition. And if you guys are just dropping in right now, be sure to come by and check out the video after it's done recording because I did talk about some stuff before we started sketching. You can always come back for that later. Everyone asked me if I plan to do tutorials. Okay, so I'm gonna tell this story again. So if you've heard this, sorry, I'm gonna tell it again though. So I've been wanting to make tutorials. I have it all written out. Like, hold up. I'll show you. Okay. I have all my things written out, all scheduled out into what would be in what video and everything for tutorials. But I can't get the quality of the video to look the way I want it to look, and I just like, and then I feel like I'm just regurgitating everything you could find on YouTube already, so it's kind of like there's no point in me even making one, because it's not going to look how I want it to look, and it's just going to be information you could already find on YouTube. So will it get me a lot of viewers? Probably. But I'd be making something for no reason. And that's, you know, that's like the definition of pointless. So that's the compressed version of why I'm not making one. So sorry. You know, like, at least I feel this way. When I see someone post up an art tutorial, and you know, it's cool if that's what you want to do, but sometimes I'll see people that, because I'm subscribed to like every art channel I come across, I subscribe just to support. But when I see somebody post up like a how to draw an eye or something, I'm like, there are literally 1,000+ videos of how to do that. Why should I bother making one other than like I said, it'll get you views and stuff, but it's not going to serve anyone, so there's no point. Oh, I don't have to give out prizes. Oh, just an art competition. Get you a shout out and a feature. Okay, you know what? Enough people have asked me to do one. So just fuck it. I'm just gonna do one then because people always ask me, so I guess you guys want one. So I'm gonna do one. Okay? I said it. I'll make the video right after I log off. I'll make the video and I'll upload it right after this. I swear to God I'm gonna do it. I mean, enough people have asked, so I guess I should do it. Just, I don't know. Okay? I'm do this one. I'm gonna do this one competition, and then we'll see how that goes. Oh, I inspire you to draw? Oh, Reaper Kitty. I don't think... See, that's cool. That is cool. Like, there's one thing that I always talk about with people, anytime I get a chance to talk about people with art, it's like how much I wish someone had pushed me into art when I was younger. Now, given that times are different now and we have the internet and becoming an artist is actually a super viable option versus back in the day, it was not the same, you know? Back during my day, my time, shit was different. But just hearing that, like, people are inspired to, like, make art or YouTube videos and shit, it's really cool because, real talk, back in my day when I was in high school, even when I was in college, if you, like, before YouTube was even a thing, if you were to go around saying like I want to make video or you're like I want to be like a life coach for something and people online and help, no, people would like laugh at your face. Like, I'm serious, that's how they would be. They'd be like, there's no money in it, you're gonna be an artist, you're not gonna be able to get out there and it's fucking hard. So I don't know, I just, when somebody says that they're inspired to draw even if it's not just by me, it's like it's so cool. Because I hate the system. I hate the man. I hate 9-to-5 jobs, like, with a passion. And I hate that that idea is pushed on young people, that that's the only route to go. Anyway. Anyway. So there's drawing, right? Who inspires me to draw? I hella misread that. I felt all good about myself. I thought they said I inspire them to draw. Fucking no, they're asking who inspires me to draw. Awkward. No, okay. So who inspires me to draw? So I have a lot of artists. So actually if you go to my DeviantArt page, which I have a link to in the description, everyone that I follow on there, everyone that I watch inspires me. I don't watch or favorite. No, you can actually go to my DeviantArt and look at my favorites, and those are the people who have inspired me. I only favorite or follow or watch people that I really on DeviantArt, people that I really like. So you can get a good indication there of who's inspired me. Because there's so many. Like, if I were to talk about it here, I would just go on and on. Back in the old days, artists got famous when they died. Yep. It sure helps if you die. It's really good for your art career when you die. I mean, even today, that still holds true, but yeah. Uh, it's a lot easier now, I'd say. It's like the best thing for your art career. It's like the best thing that can happen to you as an artist is to die. Isn't that some bullshit? And it's true. Bu- All right, so if you just joined in, at the beginning of the stream, I had a few topics that I talked about, which you can see listed in the description. And now I'm painting a request by someone in the chat. Other than art, do I have any hobbies? I like to exercise. I like to work out. No, no, this is really it. Like when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not doing something that's art related, I feel guilty. So I don't do anything not art related other than working out. Oh, it's just so this might be before your guys' time, but have any of you seen Reanimator? It's a fucked up movie. Nah, nah, nah. Well, okay. I would admit I'll concede that I think Manga Studio works better to do line art than Paint Tool Sai. But Corel Painter is better than Paint Tool Sai too. So I don't know if that says a lot. Why? How long with Manga Studio, what have you been doing with it? I think Jetty Jet uses Manga Studio, right? Does anyone know? If somebody knows, like, comment, subscribe. Just do what all the cool kids do. Just use Photoshop. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Ah, I see. The fuck? Oh. Oh, okay, so I do inspire you. Good. Also watercolor. Does it act like you can't comment until after the stream. Like it won't let you comment until after the stream is done. That's just how it works. You would just have to like leave whatever. Yeah, you just have to leave a chat comment for now. I was just kidding. Just playing around. Um anyway, with Manga Studio, does it act more like real paint? Like the way it blends? Cuz I know Photoshop doesn't blend for shit. It's not a painting program, so um Photoshop's not a painting program, so like I don't get why people complain that stuff doesn't blend. Like it's not a painting program. Yeah, yeah. Let's do the face. Let's do the face. Okay, so I watched Furious 7 the other day. That movie's fucking ridiculous. Ah. So is that going to be your go-to program to work in now? Would you say? It's going to be your number one program? Oh. I might I might end up refining this picture after the stream. Because I'm not going to take this to like 100. I'm not going to take this painting to like 100% while we're on the stream because that would just take too long. But I might do it later just because I like how this is coming out. Lasso could put together different selections on other programs, yo. You just gotta hold shift while you're doing your lasso selection. How big is that front section of his faceplate? Yeah, when you're doing a lasso selection in pretty much any program, if you hold down shift while you're selecting areas and then like, say you select an area, and then you hold shift, you can select another area, then another one, then another one. See? However, you can go like this, you're gonna lose them. Hold shift, you get a whole bunch of them. Boo! See, I just did it. Ooh. Do I prefer drawing with line art or without it? With line art. I'm much better. I mean, you've seen what my line art looks like. I think it's pretty good. But I like the result. I like what it looks like without line art. From Burger. Welcome back, Krillin. Speaking of Krillin, so I saw the the trailer for the new Dragon Ball movie, The Return of Frieza, where the blue-haired Super Saiyan God and what's some bullshit? That's like some fan fiction nonsense. Come on. All I'm saying is, because, okay, look. First time Goku fought Frieza, it was regular Goku versus regular Frieza. Then Goku turns Super Saiyan and beats him. So if it's regular God Goku versus regular God Frieza, and then Goku goes Super God, if you were to like deduct the God from both sides like a math equation, then it's like the exact same fight. Does that make sense? So this movie's like pointless. Alright, just a question. When you were drawing all those playmats, what materials did you use and where did you buy them from? Okay, so for playmats, you can just buy... I bought my playmats in bulk. The quality of all the playmats you buy, all the blank ones, all the quality from any place you buy them, it's all the same. I've tried it. So just go on eBay, type white or blank playmat. They're all going to be a universal size. Buy them in bulk to save money if you want to buy in bulk. And then I use what's called graffiti fabric markers. Hold up. They're going to look like this. Is that going to focus? Not going to focus. They're called graffiti fabric markers. It is pointless. They've done this. They've done that. Okay, I'm tired of Frieza. Why don't they just make a new bad guy? Oh, they just make a new enemy. God damn it. I'm like a huge... You guys know I'm like a huge Dragon Ball fan. Like, huge. Before the dubs, even like before Toonami was even a thing, I was watching the Japanese movies. Because my cousin would go to the go to San Francisco and he'd bring back like Japanese movies and stuff. So it's like I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball. But I ain't feeling what they're doing anymore. I'm just like, this is redundant. This is bullshit. Okay. Thanks for the offer. I don't want to do collabs anymore. I did one with Moolah Draws. That was cool. But like I explained earlier, I'm just gonna do live streams and personal vlog stuff on this channel now. But yeah, no, Frieza. Oh, that's cool. If that's your thing, that's cool. But I ain't a fan of Frieza. He's a bitch. Like, let it go. Like Frieza. The thing that's annoying about Frieza, I think the reason I don't like him is because, all right, you had that Namek fight, right? You had that Namek fight, and it went how many episodes? It went Frieza versus everyone on Namek, and every time they started beating him, he just transformed and got stronger. Then Goku had like a 50 episode fight with him, and the planet explodes, and then Frieza comes to Earth, and Trunks kills him in one episode. The fuck is that? That's why I can't stand Frieza. I can't watch that Namek arc ever again, because it's like nothing on Namek means anything at all. None of those episodes mean anything because Trunks is going to be the one who kills him in one episode. Does that make sense? It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Anyway, enough about that. Keep negativity away from this. My negative feelings about where Dragon Ball is going, keep that to myself. And then it's only a matter of time before they make like a Super Saiyan 3 God Goku. It's gonna have like green ass hair. Okay. Ugh. I can see it already. Yeah, he's out of ideas, right? That's why you just leave it alone. Can't leave well enough alone. Alright, I'm gonna start working on the face, and then I'll throw in a little color after, and then that should be it. Oh. Oh, this is the most uncomfortable chair ever. When did I see improvement in my work? Oof. That just takes a long ass time. I started seeing it. You know what? Once I started. Okay, because you do like studies or you practice doing something. Once you notice you can actually start doing those things, like hands or anatomy or posing, or if you're doing something real like faster than you used to, that's when you'll notice you're getting better. But it just takes time. Fifi's video. What? So clearly, no, I have not. Would you like to explain? Oh, what's up, Jordan? What? Go to jail if I watch it. See, now you make me want to go watch it. You said it's a funny video? Oh, cool video. My bad. Misread that. Have I ever talked to you guys about how freaking hard it is to draw while you're talking? It's so, like, at least for me, it's so hard. Those caricature artists that work at Disney who are just talking to the person the whole time when they're doing their portrait or caricature. Man, that's hard. Crazy. Okay. Oh, we've been going for an hour already. All right, hold on. I'm trying to keep these streams short. It's a video about an almost 25-year-old. Three guys that aren't. Wait, what? You trying to get me sent to jail? There we go. What? You're not gonna watch this shit? So blue, magenta. I'm gonna go yellow. I'm okay. Whoa. Noise. Thought I turned my bitch ass phone off, but nah. This shit looks weird. This is no good. Down here, let's just fade you out a little bit. It's gotta be. Hold up. I lost where I saved the file. Come on. Yeah, you know, having a strong computer has saved me a lot of time. All right. So a few more things. We should be good to go. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it at that for now, just because, you know, I don't want the stream to be too long. So, all right, so that's what we painted today. Really quick, that's how I'm going to start doing things from now on. I need to get better at painting things like this. Not the greatest right now, but give me a few weeks. I should be able to get a lot sharper on it. Fucking Super Saiyan God Blue. Ugh. So I will stick around for a few more minutes just to answer some questions. Ugh. Okay, so this will be the last question I ask. It's a pretty good one. How did I get started at drawing for a career? I wouldn't even say it's a career yet because I haven't been in it that long and I'm not making that much money. I'm barely scraping by. Like, I'm serious. I'm so fucking stressed out. Anyway, uh, how did I get started? So, I had quit my previous career, which was a really lucrative career. I quit it and then I started drawing and then it was YouTube, honestly. It was just YouTube. When I started drawing and posting stuff here, I started getting jobs. Like people wanted me to do small things, draw, sketch me this and that. And then from there, it snowballed into, can you do big jobs for me? And then somebody recommended me to someone else. And then eventually it just, I got good enough to have the confidence to go to conventions where I was started selling prints, and now I just have a little bit of money trickling in from everywhere. Very little, but yeah, that's it. It just builds up like that. You could go like if it weren't so crazy expensive, I would definitely go to art school. But anyway, that's how it happened. I just started slow, and then it kind of just evolved on its own. I didn't try to direct it in any specific way. Well, I am now, but when I started, I wasn't trying to direct it into any specific direction. I just let it come. The propaganda stuff? What are you talking about? I make money on YouTube. I mean, it's nothing. Like it's no, it's not nothing. At this point, I'm able to cover. Thank you, Shiny. But at this point, I'm able to use YouTube earnings to pay a certain, like it covers a certain bill of mine. So it's actually kind of cool. Um, but it's just like, yeah, I put in, okay, the amount of work that you put into YouTube, money-wise, you don't get that back. Does that make sense? The time you put in. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. We will call it a day from here. This is my blaster blade painting. No, some of my videos will, because I have so many videos, and a lot of them will earn, I'm not going to give you an exact number, but some of them earn $1 to $2 a month, and I have over like 200 videos, and, you know, so it's like, oh, on yours, all right. But, okay, so you guys can always follow along on the artwork that I do in between live streams by following me on Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. You don't have to follow me on all of them, but following me on any one of them is more than I can ask for. Or you could just drop by the streams, which I'm going to have every Saturday. Not next Saturday, because I'm going to be at San Jose, California for the Big Wow Comic Fest for 2 days. I'll have a table. I'll be selling prints and taking commissions. If you're going to go to that, I am taking pre-show commissions. So if you're going to go to the Big Wow Comic Fest in San Jose, California, and you want something commissioned by me, you can email me. Everything, social media and email, is in the description. Hit me up, let me know what you want. I could have it done for you by the time the show starts. Or you can always just subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's cool too. If you have any questions, you want to talk to me, just hit me up on any of the social media stuff. Everyone in the chat, especially you, Sissa, trying to get me sent to jail. That bullshit. By the way, nobody go to that. If any of you are in the chat, don't go to that, because whatever the fuck that is, you're going to get in trouble for going at it. The NSA is all up in our ass right now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's a good way to end the show. I'll be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. See you guys then.